All right. What's shaking, friends and folks? How you guys doing? I hope everything is awesome. Hope you guys are hunkered down at having your supplied up, but not going crazy. Everyone's going crazy, buying everything off the shelves. Buy what you need for a week or two, and yeah, man, just praying for all of us, praying for our country, hoping you guys are okay, staying safe. That being said, life goes on, so let's make sensible choices. Do the social distancing. I love shaking hands, not shaking too many hands anymore. Hey, Tammy. Just stuff like keeping the hand sanitizer, all that kind of stuff. You guys all know all of that. But look, so today, I just came back from a closing. So everything's looking good there. The office was busy, so that's good. They're jamming, they're buzzing. And so I'm out here on a lot. This is what I've been doing with land pretty much for the last year. If you guys know, I talk about this a lot. This is my builder strategy. So what I do is I buy the lot, put the house on it, and it's easier to sell the house it's easier to sell the lot with the house on it. Plus you make a lot more money. What becomes typically a $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 flip now becomes a $15,000 to $22,000 profit. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that without using any of your own money, because that's what we do. But so I'll teach you guys how to do that. But what I wanted to jump on today and just talk to you guys for one, about this builder strategy. It's a great strategy to do. And also I wanted to talk to you about everything that's going on, because look, let's face it, I mean, we're in for it. So we're gonna have a global recession. It's gonna be bad, there's no doubt. But I'm gonna tell you, but for real estate, it is gonna be one of the best opportunities that we've ever had, probably in our lifetime. We've never seen anything like this. We've seen, look, all of us, we've been through the tech boom and bust. We've been through 9/11, and how that affected business afterwards. We've been through the last recession after a giant boom, okay? And I want to talk to you guys today about land, because land is such a different asset class than anything else out there, especially in real estate, because land, and you guys have heard me say this before, land and real estate, it's a lagging indicator in a booming economy, and it's a leading indicator in a receding or down economy. So what does that mean? That means when real estate is booming, land is the last to go up. Now, the converse happens when real estate is going down, when values are going down, when business is slowing down, when purchases are slowing down, land is the first to feel it, okay? So it's a lagging indicator when things are going up, and it's a leading indicator when things are going down, okay? Now, I'm gonna walk into this house. So this is a great house, by the way. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do these deals first of all, I'm gonna show you guys how to buy these, set up to get a builder, set it up and sell these. And if you do it right, if you do these the way I show you, I'm gonna come inside, it's a little bit hot out there. If you do it the way I show you, you're gonna sell these before you even break ground. So that's the best part about it. And your profit, you triple, quadruple your profit even more. So that being said, it's hot out here, even in Florida. It's in March and it's really hot already. So here's the deal. So getting back to land, what's gonna happen, and I wanna talk to you guys about some of the things that you can be doing, because during the last boom, I was profiting tremendously as land skyrocketed, okay? That was my main thing. I had over 100 lots locally in my area, and I probably had almost another 100 lots in other areas, scattered 5 or 6 different states and 3 or 4 different countries. So I had, when everything happened, I was in my mid-30s, I had millions of dollars I'd made, I had huge net worth, and I just watched it all pretty much disappear. But what happened is I found out how to thrive in the down economy. So when everyone was freaking out, when everything became so toxic, okay, I found a way to thrive. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that also. Now, you don't have to run out and do anything now, okay? This is gonna unfold over the next few months, but I want you to start thinking, get your wheels turning, what you can be doing. Because if you feel like you've missed out on this last boom we've had, what I call more of a mini boom, if you feel like you're not able to get deals, if you feel like sellers want too much, there's too many people in the market, you have too many competitors, we're gonna see a major reset, okay? So, and you might even need to pivot, okay? I did so well in the last bust that I did better than I did in the boom time, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys the playbook that I use. Now, it wasn't as fun because everybody else was so misery, and there will be a lot of misery out there. We've never seen in our lifetimes commerce come to such a grinding halt, right? With all the stadiums, the sports teams not playing, the airlines, the hotel closures, Vegas, all these things closing. We've never seen such a, retail stores, and we've never seen such a closure of commerce before. So it's gonna come to a grinding halt. And what's gonna happen is I mean, the effects of it are gonna come, you know, a month, 2 months, a quarter, 2 quarters down the road from now, and it's gonna seep into the real estate market, absolutely. So I'm gonna stay in the land space. I'll probably dip in and get a few homes because the home values are all gonna reset. Sellers are gonna look. The sellers right now, okay, so in 2008, 2009, there's one thing that wasn't prevalent back then, may not even been there at all, that's there now, and that's Zillow. Okay, so what happened was all the sellers now, they look at Zillow, and you know, sometimes the property values are inflated, sometimes it's accurate, but they all want too much. Plus they've got all the reality flipping shows that started, all the seminars that come in town. You have all these newbie wannabe investors that they're crowding the market. So the sellers have these unrealistic expectations, okay? Well, guess what? If you've been hampered by that, if you haven't been able to get deals, that's all gonna be reset now, okay? And all the newbies are gonna be out of the business. They're probably not gonna make it through. They're not gonna know what to do. The sellers are not gonna, the homes are not gonna sell as fast, okay? Properties are gonna, you know, people are gonna wait to buy. Right now, no one even wants to look at a house. I mean, you know, so you got all that stuff going on. And then plus, once you have earnings, corporate layoffs, all these other things start seeping in, and that's what's going to happen. So there's going to be a big reset. So that means there's going to be a lot of good deals to have. In the land space, okay, if you do strategies like I'm doing right now, okay, put houses on the property, and I show you how to do it, show you how to use this kind of a strategy to quickly sell these homes, it's going to be great, okay? Because people still want new homes, and if you can still add value to a piece of land, absolutely you will. Now, the best part about it is the land, you're going to be able to get it at a better price, okay? So right now, it's the same thing. You have people, I like land that's kind of different from houses, so it's very insulated from a lot of the hype and the baloney with sellers, but you still have sellers that want too much, or they go on Zillow, they're looking for prices. You can justify getting a better deal, but it's going to be a lot more, it's going to be great, and more so in the real estate sector than it is over here. When I say great, I mean great for a buyer. It's not great that it's happening. I wish none of this was happening, but you know, if this is our business and this is what you do, then you're gonna have to keep operating. So these are the strategies that you're gonna want to employ going further. So that being said, really just want to jump on, just get your wheels turning, think about what you're gonna do. Number one, what I recommend is first, you know, breathe, relax, smile, pray. And I think everything, you know, we'll get it all figured out. But as far as what you're going to do with your real estate investing, what you're going to do with your business, okay, now, I never tell you in land, I always say, hey, make a deal that you can do. Because a lot of people say, just go out for 10% of the value. I never say that, okay? Now's the time you can go and you can start making lowball offers with all this, okay? So with all the chaos going on, all the uncertainty, now you can make a lot lower offers on your offerings, okay? Typically, what I try to do is make a deal where I can just get the deal done, give the sellers what they want, get a buyer, you know, all within reason. Now you can come in a little bit lower because the market's definitely going to slow down, and the sellers are going to know this too. Now, on the converse of that, the sellers are going to be very happy because right now they're going to be worried. They don't have this asset that's just sitting there that could go down in value. It's kind of dead weight in their portfolio. And you're going to tell them that. You're going to convince them to this with your offer. This is what you're going to tell them. So you're going to craft your offer. And then they're going to want to get rid of this and put cash in the bank because a lot of people are definitely going to want that safety to cash, as you see happening in the financial market. So there's a lot of opportunities going forward. There's a lot of things that you can do. So number one, what I recommend is be calm, relax, smile, pray, breathe, okay? And then also pick your market, okay? When you're in Land Banking Millions, the first thing I tell you guys is select your geographic market, okay? Don't worry about spreading out. If you live, even if you want to do it remotely, fine, but pick a market, stick with that market, and go in there and dominate that market, okay? And that's one of the things I can't recommend enough. And look, I did better than I ever did in the last bust, okay? And I know there's another one coming, okay? For sure it's coming, okay? So I have the playbook of how to thrive in that type of economy, but also I have some regrets. There's some things I could have done that I didn't do when land prices went up so much like they have over the last few years. Now we get that reset. So there's some other things that we can do, and you can be really profitable. And this is an opportunity. There's going to be a tremendous transfer of wealth going on in the country. It's just going to happen. I mean, it's a freight train. It's left the station. It's going to happen. So I'll show you how to get that and create generational wealth for you and your family for the years to come. So I'm going to jump off now, but I'll be back on over the next few weeks and just kind of sharing what we can do, what you should be thinking about, and where the opportunities will be. And I love land. One thing about land is, look, no matter what happens, we can come out here, we can rub our hand in this dirt, right? We've got a lot right next door. I've got a lot across the street over here, okay? No matter what happens in the financial markets, you can't go put your hand on a stock, okay? As that stock is going down, you can't put your hand on it. You can't feel and touch Bitcoin, okay? Gold, sure, you can have gold delivered to you. You can do that, but I love land because it's tangible, it's an asset, it's always gonna be there, and there's always something you can do with it. You can create value with it. You can, like we're doing here, we put the house on it. You put the house and you sell it faster, you make a bigger profit. You can do a lot of things with land. So, and if you're talking bigger properties, you can do developments, you can do commercial construction deals, you can do farming, agricultural. I mean, there's a million things, recreational, all the things you can do with land is still true. No matter what happens in the world, that piece of dirt, it's been there from the beginning of time. It'll always be here. You can always use it to make a profit. And there's also gonna be other sections of real estate where now's a good time to pivot to as well. But I have a big regret. That's something I didn't do in the last bust with lots. And this time around, I'm prepared, I'm ready. So we have a great reset. This is gonna be a great opportunity. Now look, none of this is happening today, so you don't have to freak out, you have to run out and do anything, but what I want you to do is start thinking about what you're gonna do. Keep your family safe first, and then, yeah, it's hot today. I know a lot of you folks are up north. I know it's still kind of cool up there. We didn't have as many people come down here as normal because we didn't have those giant blizzards up north, but yeah, so it's been a pretty hot season here. So anyway, all right, friends, look, hope you guys are doing awesome. Hey, jump on in, Land Banking Millions, yes, again, bit.ly/Land Banking Millions, yes, jump on in. But either way, look, I'm gonna be helping you guys out, telling you guys where I think you should be in real estate. Now, listen, I was through it. The last bust, man, I lost it all. When I say everything, I lost everything in that, okay? But I quickly figured out how to recover, how to profit, and how to do well in a thriving market. And not only did I figure it out, I mean, I did better than before. So, yeah. And like I said, it wasn't as fun. It's probably not gonna be fun. There's gonna be a lot of misery, just like last time there was. Last time around, man, everybody their businesses went bankrupt. They went into foreclosure with their homes. Of course, then that leads to marital issues. People were divorced. Every person I bought from, it was all the same thing. And yeah, of course I got great deals in real estate. But those people had to give up everything. They had to give me a good deal. And it's gonna happen again, but guess what? They still needed me to come out there and buy it. They're gonna need you to be a buyer. When you're that person raising up your hand saying, I'm gonna go buy this property, even in times of distress and turmoil and all this chaos, they need that because they either need to get rid of the asset or they need the money, right? Or both. So people like us are the people that kind of, this is the time where, I think things are gonna go down a lot. I know it. Okay, there's nothing to think about. It's like I said, that train has left the station. We're gonna hit a recession. It's gonna be a global recession. Real estate is gonna go down a lot. There's no sugarcoating this. There's no wishing it away. It's happening. But the way that the big recoveries that always happen, it always happens with real estate. People like us buying and selling real estate. Getting people in homes and figuring these things out. So that's still gonna happen. If you buy land, there's still need for land. I'm down here, I'm in sunny Florida, okay? If you're in a state like this or a place where people wanna come and live and retire, even internationally, you can do this internationally too. There's places people wanna be. They wanna be there. So people are still gonna move, they're still gonna retire, they're still gonna wanna come down. Everyone wants to live in the sun, so there's also going to be changes. And if you're that person that's there with the gatekeeper, you're gonna do well. So, all right, friends, awesome seeing you guys. Comment below, let me know, email me, let me know your questions. Anything you guys want to know, I'll put together a few more videos, a few more trainings of what to do. So a couple of things I'm gonna leave you with. Smile, breathe, relax, pray, and keep your family safe. Sanitize the hands. Don't go crazy with all the buying at the stores. I mean, it's ridiculous, the pandemics you see at these stores. I just, look, I shake a lot of people's hands every day, right? I mean, now I don't, but so before all this happened, luckily I just bought a big thing of hand sanitizer, but and I keep in the car all the time. But it's just like this. I get buying stuff like that, but buying all the paper towels and the toilet paper and you know, and just like people like just stocking up all these things is just, it's insane. It just creates more fear, more panic, more pandemic. So anyway, so do that, and then start thinking business-wise. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna set yourself up? How are you gonna set your family up? I'm also gonna show you guys about business flipping. I'm gonna teach you guys how to buy businesses. I'm getting ready to buy a business this week, okay? And it's a sector, it's the flooring sector, okay? So take a look, homes need floors. As you can see, I'm pretty big on homes. This the sector is gonna go down, no doubt also. But there's still gonna be some good opportunities there. So I'm gonna show you guys about that also. So, all right, friends, awesome. Thinking about you guys, and see you around.